what's up guys? John from Mongo Fishing. Today I have for you the July Monsterbass South Region bag. So let's get into it. So guys, I have a few tournament videos coming out. I have good lord. I have a few fun fishing day videos coming out. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button right down there along with the bell notification buttons. You guys get notified every single time that I put out another video. But let's get into this. This is why you guys are here. So, man, it is 1,000 degrees out here today. All right, maybe not, but it certainly feels like it. Bait card. Okay, this one's on Josh Moody. There you go. The bait card portion right here. The Team Monsterbass guys inside. And the very back talks about the Big Bass Championship, which is it's a Tourney X tournament. It's a one fish tournament. It's regionalized, therefore, like the guys in Minnesota aren't competing against the guys in Texas. Texas, Florida, and I think California are their own like separate division. So you know that's good. You stand a little better chance. But anyway, that's that. Check into that. It's the Monsterbass Big Bass Championship. It is a one fish tournament, and it lasts. It's a catch, photo, release. If you don't know how Tourney X works, and it lasts all the way through the end of December, if I remember right. So you still have lots of time to enter and win. And I believe Rick is giving out monthly prizes too. Like I think for June, they gave away a prize to the smallest bass that was measured and entered. I believe that's what I read. I don't know, I could be wrong. I have not entered one personally. It's my own fault, but yeah, I believe that's what it was. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, first things, Kingfisher Customs Freak 1.5. All right. So that's this right here, Kingfisher Custom Lures. It's a really weird looking crankbait. Dives 2 to 4 feet, weighs 0.45 ounces, has number 6 EWG hooks. So I dig that. I really like EWG hooks on crankbaits. Looks like it's some sort of a sexy shad color. Yep, sexy shad, 11.5 grams. Right there, pretty cool looking. Definitely sticky sharp hooks. And a relatively deep rattle. So that's pretty cool. God, those hooks are stupid sharp, man. That is crazy. All right, let's put this back in here before I stick myself really good. That comes in at $15. Wow. Next up from Bruiser Baits is the Bruiser Cruiser. Okay, this is also in sexy shad. It's another crankbait. This looks like it's deep diving, but it's not. I know it's not. This says dives 2 to 4 feet also, weighs a ½ ounce. Right there. And it's actually silent. What you were hearing was the split rings. The hooks are appropriately sized. They don't look like they'll get handcuffed together, so that's good. So there you go. MSRP on this is $8. Can I put this back together? There we go. Next up is Blitz Lures Buzz Frog. Okay, the Blitz Lures Buzz Frog. I know a lot of guys really dig these things. Me personally, I don't ever catch anything. I don't think I've ever even had a blow up on a buzz frog. Buzz bait, yes. Buzz frog, no, not so much. But super soft, so I guess if I were to ever get a blow up on a buzz frog, it's super soft, get a good hookup ratio. Again, some of these guys absolutely love these things. It's just not my cup of tea because I just don't have any luck with them. But I know they catch fish. They just don't catch fish in my boat. That's just, I don't know, it is what it is. But super soft and squishy, really big hooks. I mean, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't catch fish unless I'm throwing it. So that's that. MSRP on that is 10 bucks. Good Lord, man. Next up is Monsterbass Tournament Series Tungsten Jig. Alright, so Monsterbass is coming out with their own tungsten jigs. This is a 3/8 ounce in peanut butter and jelly, which is actually probably one of my favorite colors to throw. If you're not a tungsten person, tungsten is awesome. You know, it's not necessary, but it certainly helps your game because you can feel stuff a lot better. You can feel the rocks on the bottom. You can feel everything a lot better with tungsten. Good sharp hook, relatively soft weed guard. There you go. Small football head. Again, you can get a smaller sized body and everything if you're using tungsten with the same amount of weight because it's just so much heavier than lead. And it's PB&J, again, one of my favorite colors to throw. So there you go. That comes in at 6 bucks. Next up is the Z-Man TRD Craws. These things are pretty cool. Okay, TRD Craws. They're little Ned-sized baits. Put them on a Ned head. Little craw baits. They are Elastec, which means they float. Which means as this thing falls, his little craw pinchers are going to be up in the defensive position like a crawdad would be. So it's going to stand up like that with the little pinchers up in the air, which is, or up in the water, you know what I'm saying, which is what you want. You don't want them just kind of laying down there. It's not nearly as natural, but that's pretty cool. Now, the downside with Elastec, you have to store Elastec with Elastec. Don't put this in with your other soft plastics. They will melt together. Also, don't let them get hot. They will melt. So keep it in its original packaging and keep it in a, you know, in the shade, if you will. Don't let this sit out on your deck on a sunny day because this will melt. MSRP on this is $4.50. Next up is Strike King KVD Rodent. Okay, I dig these little guys. It's kind of like, man, it's kind of like a structure bug, kind of, but instead of having like flappy things, it's got these really thick appendages, and then you break this apart also. Just gets you a different kind of like more subdued flipping bait. It doesn't have all sorts of like flappiness going on. I guess more finesse, if you will, but still a large profile. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Just a lot less flap going on, a lot less movement. These things are awesome. Coffee smell. I love these things. And it's a full pack because Rick does not do sample packs. So a full pack of these guys, which is 6 of them, 4-inch green pumpkin. There you go. MSRP on that is $5. Next up is something from Big Bite Baits, the double tail skirted grub. I love Big Bite Baits, but I don't know this bait at all. I don't think I've ever seen these. Double tail skirted grub. Set that down. Oh, weird. Okay, so it almost looks like a tube on this end and a grub on this end. Wow. I wonder if you could rig this, but it's not a tube. That's not hollow. I have no idea, guys. I would assume that you Texas rig it like that, a really wide profile. I don't know. What's it say? This has me stumped. Smoked pepper is the color, and it doesn't say. I would assume Texas rig it. 5-inch double-tailed skirted grub, smoked pepper, 10 of them. Not for human consumption. In case you guys got your Monsterbass bag thinking there was going to be some Scooby snacks in there, there are not. The big bite baits specifically say not for human consumption. So anyway, there you go. Drop a comment below if you guys have used these, because I have not used these, and I'm kind of curious how they work. So drop a comment below. MSRP on that is $4.50. Next up is something from Super K. Hot, 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 hot. Super K Ned Head Jigs. So these are some Ned Head jigs to go with your Monsterbass tungsten, or sorry, to go with your TRD Craws. Little Ned Heads. There are 3 of them in here. I don't know the size. Probably an 1/8 ounce maybe. No idea, but 3 of those, and it's $3. And the last thing is the Monsterbass reusable bag, which has 2 stickers in it this month, and some stuff about the Big Bass Championship that I was talking about earlier. But that reusable bag, write your contents of your bag in there. In fact, I've got several of these down in the compartment in my boat right now, you know, rigged up differently. Like I got creature baits in one, I got worms in another. I have one set up as like a co-angler bag, so that when I'm not fishing out of my boat and I go hop in someone else's boat, then I'm ready to rock and roll. I just gotta open this up, grab out my little co-angler bag, and go to town. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the quick rundown again, guys. So I don't know what that went to, so I'll set that off to the side. So quick rundown: 2 crankbaits, 3 soft plastics, a jig, some net heads, a buzz frog, golden ticket, some stickers, and of course the bag that it all comes in. Sorry, the bag that it all comes in. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, go and hit the subscribe button right down there, along with the bell notification button. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Shoot, you know what? I always give away a bait, and I forgot to do the drawing. So I guess that'll be in the description of this as to who won the bait from last month. So I apologize that I forgot to announce that. So I need to go inside, hit one of those random comment generators, and find out who won. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, get on the water, be safe, and go stick some lips.